Warning. This episode of On the Road features graphic images and some flashing lights which may affect some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Good evening, and welcome to a very special episode of On the Road. It is I, Rob Gullicksen, and I have come to show you the very best in Halloween happenings. And when it comes to Halloween, no local spot is quite as revered as Barrett's Haunted Mansion. Located just off of Route 18 in Abington, it plays host to some of the most devious Halloween scares in the season, and they have quite the reputation for that. So join us, why don't you, as we take a trip and discover just what makes Barrett's so horrifying. Stay tuned, if you dare. All right, so our first stop on this journey is we've actually made it to the Abington Ale House, which is the restaurant and bar that's right next to Barrett's Haunted Mansion. And I mean, judging by the look of this room, you'd think that the restaurant is just as scary as the mansion, but actually not quite. We're just in a very interesting office space. And I'm joined by Mary Barrett Costello, the owner, and Mike Costa, the general manager. How you guys doing?
Very well.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you for joining us today. So I'd like to get started talking a little bit about maybe the history of the business, where you guys got your start.
Well, the restaurant business started with my dad. We've actually been in this building for 50 years. The haunted house came from having an empty building, which we decided to make into a haunted house, and we tore down the golf course, put the other attraction in, and it's been history ever since.
There was a golf course there before the mansion?
Yes, it was called Thunder Mountain.
Miniature golf.
Miniature golf. And for a couple years, we actually called it Mount Blood in October, and we did all kinds of characters around it. But we got so busy at the haunted house, we knew we needed more space, so we ripped that down and put in the Condemned, which is the second haunt.
Really cool. So I guess there was still that kind of spooky Halloween theme throughout. So the mansion was a fairly natural progression from that.
It was. Yeah.
So how involved are both of you in the mansion itself?
Well, I'm here a lot. It was like my brainchild, and it went from just not knowing much about it except for my love of horror and creativity, and we just grew it, became better, more creative. It's just really developed over the years.
Yeah, as far as myself, the haunts make this restaurant so busy that I am fully invested in the restaurant during the month of September and October, and I'm really not even over there because this restaurant is so busy during those times of the haunted house. So I don't have a lot to do with the haunted house. There's enough to do here.
Well, it's good to see this place really comes alive with that. I mean, this must be your favorite time of year with the amount of business you guys get.
It is. It's awesome. It just makes us busy every day of the week that we're here.
So I'd like to talk also about the ways that the ale house and the haunted mansion are kind of tied together, business-wise. Are there any specific specials with the ale house, or any themed nights that kind of integrate the two?
There is. We do quite a lot of functions actually, that corporate parties will come in and use our function space and have a themed function type thing, and then the companies will purchase tickets to go into the haunted house as well. We have an outdoor patio that we have fully decorated in
it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. We actually, when we're seating families out there and children, we actually forewarn them that the patio is fully decorated, because there's a lot of gruesome type stuff out there.
I did see that on my way in here, and I was very intrigued.
Yes. So you'd be surprised. I mean, the patio is heated. We do have heat out there, but it's not you know, for the faint of heart. It really isn't. And sometimes it's absolutely packed out there, and people will wait. When there's tables that are available indoors, they'll actually go on the wait to sit outdoors because they like to sit out there.
It's just part of the whole thing. I think in October people come here, number one, because the food's good here, it really is, and the service is good, but it's just the whole atmosphere. We do have every Thursday and Sunday nights we have what we call Bite and Fright. So for a certain amount, you can eat dinner here, tax and tip included, and go into both haunts.
Yeah.
It's really the best deal on the South Shore, truly.
So you can fill up on delicious food, and then it all comes out when you get scared so much.
Absolutely.
I hope not, but
I don't know, I have heard some stories about like that one person who maybe shouldn't have gone in the mansion in the first place.
there's a few of them, yeah.
But speaking of the mansion, I hear that there are specific themed nights that happen maybe once or twice a season. They're called Devil's Night and Darkness Unleashed. Would you want to talk a little bit about those?
Sure, they're 18 plus. Everybody signs a waiver. We did our first Darkness Unleashed since before COVID. We haven't done it since COVID. We just did it last week. Everything's pitch black. And you're asked if you want to do like aggressive or just go through. And if you want to go aggressive, you have a red glow stick. And if you want to go just not so aggressive, you have a green one. And it's frightening. I mean, it's pitch black. You can't see who's coming at you. You can't see what they're spraying on you. You can't see anything. But we're sold out every time we do it. And Devil's Night is full contact. It's just our regular show with the house lights on, but they can pick you up, take you away, like put a bag over your head. They can do whatever. It's another terrifying experience.
We're definitely not going to be doing that this time around. You know, this is my first time really experiencing a haunted house. So like, just give me like the basic experience. Don't like grab me and like separate me from the camera crew, right?
It's
Yes.
amazing to see people come out of it at the end, and they love it. They absolutely love it. I don't think I've seen anyone that has been like, that was a horrible experience.
It's a special breed of person who likes to do that type of thing. I mean, it's not my cup of tea at all. It just is not. But I have done it only because I wanted to see how it worked, but nobody would take me, carry me off. I know that, so I was safe that way anyways.
Do you have a particular favorite room in the mansion this year?
They're all so good, really. They're so good. We do have something that is even way over the top for us. We actually have a plane scene where you I mean, plane chairs, TVs on, oxygen max dropped from the ceiling.
The whole room.
The whole room. You feel like it. You hear the engine, and you feel the engine starting. Thunder, lightning. The plane crashes. It's truly remarkable. Yeah, it's really good.
How about you, Mike? Have you been through it yet?
I have. I go through it throughout the season as they're building it, type of thing. There's just so many good rooms. That airplane room is amazing. God, there's other ones. There's a camouflage room that's amazing. That is just, there's just so many good ones. And we say it every year that, I think this is the best year. And then the next year comes along and we even have a better year.
This is really, we've outdone ourselves this year. We really have. And I just so I don't know if I can say this, but we've been named to the 2023 Legendary Haunt Tour.
Ooh, yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
Which means in the month of November, 350 to 400 haunt owners from all over the country and some out of the country will come here and will view both our haunts. So to my guys, it was like winning an Academy Award. I mean, they're just so excited. So it's good.
Is there a certain level of competition that comes with that, or is it just like, we're touring these specific mansions?
No, I think it's just they want to see what other people are doing, and I'm thrilled because our sets are so detailed and our artists are so talented that the fact that they're not coming here to get scared, because we're all a little, desensitized to that type of thing, but they will really see the job that our team does, which is really, really good.
So each year, I notice you guys have different themes. What's the process of really going through and deciding what you're going to run with that given year?
What we do is we go to a haunt show in St. Louis. It's what's hot in the haunt industry. And we go there in February and we buy new stuff. And then we all get together and we just start throwing ideas around, right? And then we are like, oh, that's a great idea. Oh, that's not such a good idea. And then that's how it just all develops. It's and you could see one thing at the show and you like, all of a sudden a whole room opens up into your brain by looking at one item. So that's kind of how it happens.
Essentially, the house gets completely gutted at the beginning of the season, and they start from scratch. And they say, okay, what's this room going to be? What's that room going to be?
It's never the same.
It's never the same.
That's really cool. And are there any particular differences? I know there's the mansion itself, and there's also another one called Condemned. What are some of the differences between those?
Two totally different animals completely. The Condemned is an open air haunt. The rooms are bigger. There's much more room for people to be chased, more places for people to hide, where the mansion, it's a house. The rooms are smaller, both scary in their own right, just totally different.
Well, I think we have plenty to look forward to with this upcoming Halloween season. So, Mary, Mike, thank you so much for joining us on the program. It's really awesome talking to you guys and getting some input from you. And yeah, don't go away. We've got more to show you. All right, so you went to the Abington Ale House, you got some food, you got some drinks, it's all fun and games. But oh, we're just getting started, because we're about to take you into Barrett's Haunted Mansion and really show you the spirit of the season with what they do best. Stick around, we have such sights to show you. All right, it's the moment I'm sure you've all been waiting for. We've come back to Barrett's right as they're getting set up for the night. They're just about to open, so we're gonna go in, take our cameras, and I'm about to experience Barrett's Haunted Mansion for the first time in my entire life. I'm not ready for this. Would you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Tilly.
Kava.
Ominissa.
So, tell me a little bit about yourselves.
I'm demon inside tiny girl.
Whatever.
No.
All right, what's your favorite part about this time of year?
The mice come out to play. I collect them.
Really, tell me about your collection. Oh, wow, look at that. We've got one ready to go. Whoa, okay. Easy there. Do the mice like when you throw them around like that?
Sometimes they have fun.
That's good to know. All right. So tell me, what's your favorite part about this time of year? Oh, where'd that come from? All right. And how about you? What are you reading? Oh, book about witchcraft. You know, I probably could have guessed that. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to talk to us, and I'll let you go about your day. On a trip to Barrett's, you'll see plenty of these characters walking around the property.
Mangler.
Nice to meet you, Mangler. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm crazy.
Crazy how?
That's a loaded question. I could answer that several ways.
I got all night.
Use your imagination.
They're called roamers, and they really liven up the scary atmosphere. We'll be in touch.
My name is Apaka.
My name is Dolores, sometimes referred to as the waitress from hell.
You never know who you're going to find each time, but be careful, because, as I found, some of them are friendlier than others. Okay. Oh.
Oh!
So we found Twisty the Clown, that's right? Flintsy the Clown, my bad. How you doing today, Flintsy?
Well, I'm having a fun time.
Oh, I'm having a great time. I don't know about you. That is a very infectious laugh, by the way.
I try.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hold on 1 second. So what do you want to know?
Anything. Give us the Flintsy story.
All right, so you see, I'm a failed clown. My parents never really wanted me to do this, so I decided that I was just going to join this and... What? So anyways, I realized that I have a love for children and I have to make this happen, so that's not true. I actually hate kids.
No, me too.
Yeah, you understand. Did you hear them out there? They're just annoying.
Oh, yeah, it's insane.
It's awful. So anyways, so I wanted to be a clown. Parents said no, so yeah, I joined this instead of the circus.
Okay, and you didn't see it because off camera, Flintsy gave me a little piece of candy here. Now this isn't poisoned, is it?
I don't know. I found it in the line actually.
Okay, and I will.
Eat it right now.
Really?
Do it!
All right. Okay.
What does it taste like? What does it taste like?
Failure and rejection sensitivity.
I want some.
You can have that.
No, I want some.
You see, no, I don't do that because
Wow.
Germs like COVID. Really.
I'm illiterate. I don't believe in germs.
Well, I mean, I do, and like I'm kind of the host. I'm kind of the host of the show, so
Oh, you have a show?
Yeah.
I thought you guys were just here on the camera.
I mean, we are, but it's for a show.
I didn't know that, Barrett.
All right. Anyway, so I see you have a little friend. Would your little friend like to come out to the camera?
Cluck. He's my buddy.
Where'd you first meet Cluck?
Amazon.
Yeah,
okay. So he was $11 and he was overnight shipped. It was great. It was love at first purchase.
So the Amazon forest, they ship out from there?
No, like Senor Bezos, Mr. Jeffrey, he likes to ship things out quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know he piloted a pirate ship.
Sometimes. It's cool. He's a man of many talents, I guess.
All right. Well, Flintsy, thanks for joining us on the show.
Thank you.
Put her there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Woo! Don't touch me.
It is my greatest pleasure to introduce Papa.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I was a little boy, when I was a little papa, I invented this game called Fisherman's Roulette. We played it once, and little Bobby didn't do so good at it, so we're going to play it again tonight. So first things first, I need somebody that's going to play the game with me. Hands down. I'm looking for somebody in particular. This person is over 18 and has to be able to show their ID. All right. Miss, shut up. Shut. This person has to be afraid of blood, gore, and guts. This person has to have friends that are willing to throw that person right under the bus. Who doesn't like blood? The act known as Fisherman's Roulette, performed here at Barrett's Haunted Mansion, is performed by trained professionals. This is not to be attempted or repeated at home or anywhere else. Make sure this gets read. If that idiot that calls himself Popper is stupid, all right. And I got a waiver I have to get a sign?
No, Papa, that's for you to sign.
I have to sign?
Yeah.
is Julie with a courtesy call. How are you? Well, that's just terrific. The reason for my call is we've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty. Do you have...
3, 2, 1,
Thank you for not pulling that one. Hey, hand me that balloon, will you? Hey.
So I've been really looking forward to this one. We've got Papa on the show. He's a bit of a legend around here. How you doing tonight, Papa?
Never had a bad day in my life. If I was doing any better, I'd have to be twins just so I could handle it.
Tell us a little bit about your story. What led you to this point?
What led me here? Dude, I don't know. I just kind of got here. I'm making moves. I'm sliding in. You know, I got things to do. I got places to go and burritos to eat. People to see, like yourself, like her. Why don't you switch places? She seems more interesting than you. Go ahead.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? What are you talking? Keep on. Ask me another question.
So you said you just showed up here. Did you also show up with that staff?
Yes, we hire very good people.
So we also just saw you put hooks in your mouth and have somebody untie them so that you wouldn't get bludgeoned.
That is a game that we came up with when I was a little baby papa, which, you know, that doesn't really make a lot of sense verbally, but when I was a little baby papa, we used to play this game called Fisherman's Roullette. And little Billy, he didn't do so well in the first time, and his mama didn't let us play with him no more after that. But what we do is we have a fishing hook, and one string is tied in a knot, and the other three are kind of loosey-goosey. And the object of the game is for the participant to pull the strings one at a time, and hopefully they don't get the one that's tied in a knot. They get the 3 loose ones, free t-shirt or something. They get the one that's tied in a knot, serious medical emergency.
So what does it take to get up on stage and face the threat of potentially injury or going to the hospital? Like that must take a lot of guts, right?
Yeah. A lot of chum. It's a fish hook, you know.
Yeah, see, I got that one.
I do it for the kids, man. It's all rock and roll, you know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah, right.
When people are standing in line and they're bored and it's cold, it's the end of the month. The line over here, it's a big line. Did you get the cameras? You showed the line? It's a big line.
Oh, yeah. You
know? You got to keep the people entertained. And if I'm willing to put a fish hook in my mouth for your entertainment, right? That's what it's all about. That's what it's about.
Yeah, and I mean, you got a real nice rock and roll get up right here. Do you have any favorite artists?
Oh, jeez. Big fan of like the old time swinger there, like Count Basie and stuff like that. Atomic Fireballs, they're more recent. I like all that Dixieland jazz stuff, man. That's all real toe tapping stuff, you know.
You were telling us off camera about an experience with James Brown. You want to tell us about that?
Yes, I was visited the other night by the spirit of James Brown. His visit was brief but funky. Yes.
All right, and that's how we like it here. Brief but funky. Papa, it's been an honor.
Too sweet me, bro.
Oh, yes.
The way we're going to do this is we're going to split the tent from right here over and the rest of the tent. You guys seem to never, ever be louder than this side. Let's see if we can change that tonight. Guys, let's go. Watch this. Go ahead. Let's go. Every time.
Talking to the people at Barrett's is all well and good, but we're not going to waste any more time, because now it's time to actually go in the mansion, and we're going to face our fears, and we may not come back the same. You'll just have to stick around and find out.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Go. All right. So you guys are our first to go into the famed cursed mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know it's cursed, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, do you know the anti-curse warding spell?
Can you remind me of it? I didn't look at it.
But listen,
okay.
Before you go inside, there's a couple of very important rules you gotta follow, right? Rule number 1: don't touch any of the residents, and they won't touch or gouge or disembowel you. Rule number 2: watch your step. You're gonna see stairs, moving floors, an alligator. It's just one alligator. But I have no idea where he went. Rule number 3: stay together.
Yep.
Or you'll end up like them. Just kidding. You won't end up like that. They were children.
Oh.
Rule number 4. And this is the most important rule, okay? If you do get lost, scared, separated, or confused, it's probably already too late.
Ah.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, hello.
Souls. My potion is almost ready, and you will all be cursed for eternity.
You guys are gonna be stuck here forever. There's no escape. You guys are gonna be cursed just like all of us.
I think so. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. It's Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Oh. All right. Oh, this is. Whoa. That's. Hey. Okay.
It's a little squishy.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay.
How did you?
Dude.
I'm being taller.
Oh.
I'm being taller.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Now boarding gate 32. Thank you for flying BHM Air.
Oh my God. Good thing I almost missed my flight.
Check your emotional baggage at the gate.
You got it.
It's showtime.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Come on in. We're going to go over some of the rules with you, with some of the safety procedures. We got this. You're not going to need it because we are the safest airline in the world. Okay. Well, it's not like the plane's going to break a half or anything.
Yeah.
Go! You gotta get out!
Is it too late to ask for peanuts?
First curfew, what are you doing out here? Get inside! We don't know. We haven't found him yet. Is he?
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm all set. Okay. Is that a person?
I hate this.
Which one of these? Okay.
Okay. She's taking too much for me. She needs a horse. Yours next. You can't leave her. She's taking too much.
Okay.
You're so right.
Okay. Yeah.
Just needs a little more.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't leave her.
Yeah. All right. Oh, jeez. One of these is a real person, I guarantee.
I can't do it.
What are you doing? Work out! Let's go! Drop! Give me your money! I'm not done with you! Let's go! You little spaghetti arm! You ain't nothing! You call that a push? It's a girl push! Get up! Make me sick! Get on the protein pot! Did I say stop? Did I say stop? Go! That's not a workout, is it?
I'm sorry, Coach Brunch. I'm trying.
You're making me sick! That's a cool down for me!
Hurry! Come on in! Yeah? Get ready to see the most lively puppet show of your life!
Whoa!
From here! I'm not going to be here!
Come on! Right this way, folks! Right this way!
Please don't leave! Please take me down for me! I'm not supposed to be here!
Oh my God! Okay.
Smile pretty! Come on in your nest! Don't worry! Oh,
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. The floor is moving. Oh!
Aren't you having a shockingly good time?
Oh, you know it.
You gotta smell funny. What kind of perfume is that? Sweat.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that kind of perfume.
Yeah.
Can you smell it?
Oh,
we're not time. Are you my next organ donor?
No, I think you got the wrong guy.
Why'd you step on the stairs? Watch your step.
Okay. Maybe.
Especially that one. You want to watch out for this one.
Okay.
And that other one too.
Maybe it would be easier if I just rolled. Maybe it would be easier if I just rolled down. Okay. Oh, it's. Oh, okay. Oh no. All right. That's. Yeah. There's. Oh. Okay. Hey.
Join us, why don't you?
Let's find a way out.
Yeah. Let's figure that out. Oh, this isn't the way.
Are you sure?
I think. Oh. Yes, it is. Oh. Oh.
Please help me! Please, they won't let me out! Why won't you help me, please? Help me out! They won't help me out! Get me out! Come back and help me!
What are you doing in my cabin?
Just passing through. We're good.
I'm trying to relax.
Sorry. Oh! 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 Nope.
I can see you. I can see you.
Yeah.
I can see you.
Oh, behind you.
Protect yourself. I can see you. Protect yourself. I can see you. Protect yourself.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh.
Let me with you in a minute.
Oh! Oh! All right, yeah. No, I'm good. Okay. All right, we're doing good. Okay.
There's a cave-in coming!
Yeah.
Once you're here, you stay here.
I think I'm just gonna go this way. Oh! Okay. Okay.
I did not think he was gonna end.
Okay. All right. Honestly, I was on edge the entire time, but like, that was awesome. Yeah. It's not like I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was going to. So like, all right. So we just went through this year's Barrett's Haunted Mansion. I gotta say, I had a lot of fun going through it, but I'm just glad it's over. You know, I'm just glad it's all over and I can go home and relax and I can. It's not over, is it? So we're about to take you into something of a Barrett's tradition. They call it the rush, and there's really nothing quite like it. So we're gonna take our cameras in, show you exactly what that is, but be warned, it's not for the faint of heart. I'll tell you what, I just got real humbled. So I think I've had my fair share of scares for the season, But don't go anywhere, because we have even more to show you on this episode of On the Road, so stay tuned.
These are my grandchildren. Do I turn it now? Hold on.
Come on, Grandma.
Hold on, I almost got it.
Grandma, come on.
Hold on, there we go.
Come on.
Hold on, you look blurry. Oh, there we go.
There we go, Grandma.
There we go. Hold on, let me get it up close.
Prom 2023.
There we go. Oh, there it is.
Grandma, wait.
Hello. Hello.
The camera
Hello.
loves me.
Oh, you look gorgeous. My face is...
All right, we're back. Coming back here during the daytime, I gotta say, it's a lot less scary than what we just did, but Barrett's offers lights on tours during the weekends during their season, so you can get a behind the scenes look at what exactly scares your pants off. So we're gonna go take a tour of the mansion with the lights on, see all the buildings, the Easter eggs, and maybe fit in a couple surprises. So keep watching. Anything you want to let us know about before we head in?
A couple little things that we like to talk about during a lights on tours during the history is this is actually a house before it was a haunted house. The owner of the McTeal's Cabin is what it was called back in the early 50s. The owner's father, which was the original owner of the Abington Ale House, he wanted a house that he could live close to in case something happened at the restaurant. So he was at the restaurant and he built a house and he realized that he didn't like the noise that the bar created after the hours he couldn't sleep. So he said, nah, I don't want to live here anymore. So then it became a boarding house for the servers inside. Servers used to live upstairs in the attic, and that was the rooms for the house. And it was all, you know, kitchen and stuff like that. And a couple got into an argument. She went off to go do her job, and her partner hung herself in the house. And that is a true story, is someone actually killed themselves in this house. So other little story is we did a voodoo theme a couple years ago. It started in the basement. We go through different ways in different houses and different years. And voodoo year, she went to New Orleans, the owner, Mary, and bought a bunch of real voodoo stuff. One of our scenic designers wrote the symbol of death on one of the tables in the voodoo kitchen scene. The next day, one of his best friends died, suddenly. And ever since then, the basement of this mansion has been cursed, and I'm not kidding, with stuff going wrong in these 3 rooms in the basement that just are always something going wrong that shouldn't go wrong.
Like even after like the voodoo theme was like over,
yeah.
It still happens?
Oh yeah. We had, like last night, we had an actor in there, the same room that the voodoo kitchen was in. Actor comes out of the room and just throws up all in the room. Just out of the ordinary, just throws up.
Well, if anything goes wrong during our shoot today, you'll know why, so
So let's get started,
Hey, no time like the present, right? Let's go. Tell us about the room we're in now.
So, believe it or not, this room is called Cursed. A little bit tying into with voodoo theme, but not voodoo theme. This year we wanted to do Cursed, and we wanted to do witches, but not witches as you see on The Wizard of Oz with the big green nose. We're doing 1800 Puritan witches. So in here we have kind of their lair, and what happens in here is there's one witch that comes out of here, the Curser. And then the cursee is on the bed saying, get me out of here, let me out. This room was actually built within a week before we opened. This room was empty a week before we opened. And we kind of set dress it really quickly and under a lot of pressure. but we always seem to get it done into the detail that we need to get it done.
Right. I mean, are there any like actual like witch artifacts in the room, or how much of this is like fake?
Most of this stuff is fake. I mean, if you look at that, these are real pig ears. Those are real pig ears. Some of the stuff we reuse over the years from different themes. We have trailers out back that we kind of can pull stuff from. So some of the stuff are left over from that voodoo scene, but not the stuff that we were worried about, obviously. But we try and use everything. Like this here was actually in this room before. It was actually an archway, so it was bigger. It was a big foam archway that we had all our iconic characters in. We had an iconic hallway a couple years ago. We cut it down, we built it up, and she actually carved every single one of these out of foam. These are all foam that she carved out of every single one to make it look like rock. So,
I mean, it's really convincing, and like, it's not like you're going to be going around there in the house like, that's not real stone.
Right. I mean, they're busy getting scared. They don't. Most of the time, the kids are in here. They're like this. All they see is the floor. I mean, only 1% of customers that come in here look up, and that's what we try and do. Is we try and have the customers look up when we want them to look up, because if you think about it, what do you do when you get into a fight? You get into a fight, you clench your neck, you protect your vulnerable spot. So if you can get someone to look up, you can turn a scream from into because you open up that vulnerable spot. So that's what we try and do, because it makes everyone that much more scared. And again, a little bit of Easter egg in here. This tattoo is actually, some of our actors have it. It stands for Barrett's Haunted Mansion. So we had one of our designers kind of design a tattoo that was a little runish, and a couple of our actors have it. We try and put it in almost every room in a little bit kind of a hidden way, so you'll see it here that that's the actual part of the tattoo. So that's a little Easter egg we do as well.
How many of the rooms have a little hidden Barrett's Haunted Mansion?
Every room we try and do a little thing, and I'll try and point them out as we go. Awesome. Just kind of fun things that we put in, just so it makes it fun for us as we go through, and we do it for the Lights On tour, so we can kind of give a little fun Easter eggs as we go through that no one normally will see. This next set was built by one of our technicians, Ross. We wanted to go over and above this year, and we decided we wanted to do a plane. When people come outside, we say, so what was your favorite room besides the plane? Because everyone loves the plane because you've never seen it anywhere else. And again, it was built right inside this room. It wasn't built anywhere else. It was built inside there. When it happens in here is there's an actor that stands here, kind of says, welcome to BHM Air. Kind of gets you in here, because when you get in here, the other actor that's behind you will press the button to activate the scene. When they activate the scene, you get a little bit of turbulence, the plane starts to have thundering lightning outside the windows, and all of a sudden the plane will break right at this area here, and the whole plane will break right in half. It's all on airbag system, and it all kind of shake, rattles, and rolls, and it's really, really kind of off-putting when it happens.
Sorry, I just looked over there. I didn't notice that was sitting there when I went through it.
She's creepy, and like I said, a prop like that is around $1,500, and people don't seem to realize that when we do it. It's something simple as that is $1,500. Again, a little Easter egg that most people don't notice is there's snakes on the plane. So again, most people don't notice that, but that was a little fun thing that we decided to add in as again a little Easter egg. But again, stuff you don't notice, as we even have like BHM Air cards giving you the rules of the plane before you take off.
But it's like a full like safety procedure little pamphlet. It's cool.
Yeah, and obviously BHM Air stands for Barrett's Haunted Mansion, which is what we do all the time. Simple stuff like that you'll never notice until you do a Lights On tour. Again, after that happens, we have to get you out of here quickly because it has to be a reset time on this. And we try and do it in under a minute because, again, we're trying to get a lot of people through here. So we want to do a reset really quickly so we can get the next group in, because this takes about 55 seconds to actually reset. Because we don't want people to reach out and grab their hands, because you grab your hands, it will take your hand off. So, yeah.
Anything, not a prop.
So this is our clown basement scene. We actually modeled it off the basement of the Abington Ale House. The Abington Ale House basement has like a keg run, has a few things like that. So we modeled it off of that. And this is the clowns that were done being entertainers. So now they want the people to entertain them. Oh. So now the clowns are in here and they're saying, you know what? They got one guy, they strangled him up, and they make a marionette, and there's actually an actor that sits in this bungee harness, and they're tied up into here, and they can move these down like this, and they're a marionette, and they're able to lunge forward at you and then lunge back because they're on the harness. And again, all the beer cans you find in here were all beer cans that we've collected from our friends. Most of the cans you'll see in here, they're Budweiser Zeros. I do not drink. It's kind of ironic that this is supposed to be a drunken clown scene and there's Budweiser Zeros everywhere.
Can I ask how long it took you to get all those cans?
All summer. Yeah,
Nice.
all summer it took us. So, but again, these guys were gross. We found them at Trans World as a trio. And we kind of decided, yeah, let's do kind of like a marionette kind of thing around this. And these kegs actually came from the Abington Ale House, which is next door. They kind of were mad at us because of the deposit kegs, and Mary was like, I don't care, I want them in the set, get them. So
it's like, I don't know what's more unsettling, like going through the rooms the first time, but then also knowing like the story behind them that I didn't get.
Right.
Because it's like knowing that the clowns were like torturing people for fun. Now like, that gives like the context to the room that I didn't have at first. And
Right.
now I'm like getting like more freaked out about it now.
Right. And that's the thing, is that's why we do the tours, is that's how us, the designers, get in the mind space of trying to build the room. Is like we have to have a backstory to it so we can kind of get those touches that we kind of need in this room. Be like, why would this be here? Why would this be here? And it just gets us in that zone to kind of to build that room. What happens in this room is there's obviously an actor in here in one of these same costumes. They usually stand right about here, and the reason they stand right about here is they want to, again, scare you backwards for the reason there's a staircase here. So they scare you, step out of the way, and say, watch out for the stairs. We always have someone say, watch out for the stairs. Again, we don't want anyone falling down the stairs, and there's a term in the industry that we say, no scares on stairs. So again, this is kind of a cool room. One of our someone on our build team, actually, we let them have the creative freedom in this room and design this whole room. We kind of gave him a little leeway, kind of a little hints on how to do it, but he designed most of this room. And a cool little Easter egg, I don't know if you guys watch this show, we actually went to a storage unit that they were getting rid of stuff, and they got rid of props from Castle Rock, which was a Stephen King TV show that they had on Amazon, Hulu. But we found all these cool props and stuff like that that they use from the set. So some of the sets that we have in here are actually pieces that they had in the actual TV show, which is really kind of neat. I mean, I'm a personal fan of it, so we were kind of really excited to get the stuff, and it was all free to us, so it was kind of really neat. So this room, again, it's very simple, but again, it's very effective. People like the simple but effective rooms. And this room, we started off and we didn't have these up. We just had it straight through, and it was almost too easy to get through this room. So we simply just added a couple of these fabric here to get it so it's a lot harder, and it made it a lot worse. We slowed the strobes down a little bit, and the actor in this room is actually wearing a ghillie suit that's just like this. So what happens when the strobe goes off, you see them in one strobe, the strobe goes off, they move. So then the strobe comes back on, they're like, where'd they go? And it's very disorienting. And believe it or not, all you have to do is just go straight. I mean, it's just a straight shot, but people get so tied up in this room because it's so disorienting, and people love the simplicity of this room.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it really takes, I guess.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Because, like, I didn't know where somebody was going to be either, so I didn't want to, like, bump into somebody.
Right. Again, a little near and dear to my heart, I'm big fan of cars. I've always been a big fan of cars, and I've always wanted to get a car into a set. We had a car donated to us, and people always ask me, how'd you get the car in here? You know, how'd you get the engine and everything in here? Little secret, it's not. It is just the bumper, the fender, the hood, and there's a wooden frame all underneath that I had a custom build to make the car look like an actual car again. And the horn goes off, the lights go off, the actor in here gets, you know, this air hammer that goes off, and there's an actor that comes out from behind you with a metal pipe, bangs it against the wall. And the reason we do that is we want the last room of the haunted house to be loud, aggressive, because what we want to do is when you come out of here, the owner wants you running out of here and screaming, because when you come out of here, as we'll show you when you get out of there, you go right into the beginning of the crowd. So the crowd sees everyone running out of there, and they're like, what's going on in there? And it gets them all amped up and excited. So she really likes an aggressive set as she's coming out of here. Some Easter eggs in this room. There's a lot of them. These two license plates here are, that is my father's license plate from back when he was in '87. So that was his license plate on his car. This license plate is a car from a race car we built back in the day. So that's the front license plate of the car we built. And this is something that, again, Feartown gave us back when we did a prank war. We have a prank war going on, and that's what we always like to do. So this is something that they gave us as the second place in the prank war. So something we did to tie into that is if you look at Mr. October, Mr. October, that is Mike Quill, that is the owner of Feartown. Oh. We stole it off his Facebook and we put him as Mr. October. And this, another little Easter egg, this is my personal saw that I used to build the house that broke throughout the season. So I said, where can we put it? So we put it in here as one piece of the art. So that's the tour of the mansion.
All right, well, that was insightful. I'd say. Wow, being able to really go through it and see like all the details behind it, because like I've done theater, I've done like all the tech stuff behind that too, and like it really gives you a great perspective. So like, thanks for joining us on the program, Evan.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Nice to meet you, man. All right, so that tour was all fine and dandy, but there's more to a haunted house than just the mansion itself. You need some scare actors with some scary makeup. So we're gonna go into the makeup trailer where one of their makeup artists is gonna give me a little bit of a spooky look. So let's go. I may not come out alive.
All right, so I'm gonna test on your hand just so you know like kind of what it's gonna feel like. And this is just a water-based liquid makeup. So just grab your hand for a second. I'll do it on the back side so you don't wipe it on anything. Oh, that's what it'll feel like.
Okay.
Very gentle.
Yeah.
I'll start from the outsides of your face and then kind of work my way in.
Okay.
When I go to do over your mouth and your nose, I'll just hold your breath for a quick second. If you need to breathe and I'm taking too long, just like raise your hand and I'll pull it right away.
All right.
And just keep your eyes as gentle as you can. Sorry, it's a little cold.
No, you're all good.
Not quite invested in bottle warmers for this yet. Now, we primarily usually start with just an even base. And what I'm doing right now is I'm actually just following like your normal cheek line. And then kind of giving you, we call this like the spooky gaunt. This is normally the base to pretty much anything you want to do, makeup-wise. Yeah, same color, I'm just going in and kind of defining some of those lines a little bit more.
Camera crew, how's it looking? All right. For the record, I have no idea what this is gonna look like.
You look sickly
You have a perfect face for this. So, like, your contouring is already there. It's
I was about
like,
to say, do I already look sickly?
No. Some faces are very easy to see the natural contours, and when you can, it makes it even better.
Okay. Please, can I have some more?
We have a room for that.
I can also just like feel like where the lines are, so I kind of have a feeling.
You're imagining where it's going.
You know, I didn't know what this was gonna feel like either. I thought it was gonna feel like, at least like there was something like kind of caked on my face, but like I literally don't feel it at all. This is interesting.
It's nice because it's not hard to wipe off at the end of the night. It's doesn't stain anybody's skin when they gotta go to work tomorrow. The downside is on hot nights, people tend to sweat their makeup off.
How many touch-ups do you have to do on a night like that?
Not a lot. So normally, in the haunted house, it's so dark that we really try not to. More so when it involves like blood and gore. Sometimes if you've got this bloody patch and then you've got a full-blown bare skin where it's fallen off, that's usually something we'll touch up. But for the most part, it usually lasts all night long. So now I'm done with the airbrush stuff. So now usually what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll add like my highlights and like the darker lines and the finer lines. Airbrush is great, but normally you can't get that sharp line.
So you people watching at home are gonna like the transformation.
The nice thing about working with the water base is what I'm using right now, is you can draw a fine line and then just smudge it with your finger. So it kind of like blends it, gives it a little bit more of a shadow. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a bigger brush for some more of the shading areas. And I'm just blending it back up into.
I probably will.
That's a good thing here. That's definitely a good thing.
I am easily started.
So what I'm essentially doing right now is you're gonna end up having teeth. So I'm just kind of creating the shadows in between where the teeth would be right now. And then when we're actually creating teeth, if you just get a rounded brush, don't even need to actually create and draw the lines. You can just press it against the skin and it'll automatically create that tooth shape. Now you've got pretty much your contour, you've got your fine lines. So now it is just going in with a little bit of a highlight. So wherever I put one of those dark lines, I'm just gonna ever so gently give it a little bit of a highlight.
I gotta say, this whole process has been like super kind of like serene and calming. I cannot wait to see how horrifying it will
I've definitely had people who like they look like they've fallen asleep when we're doing this. We good? You okay here? Two more fine lines back on your neck.
Oh boy. Oh no. All right, just do it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I do look sickly. Holy, wow. More sickly than I normally look. Do I look good now, Mom? So like, how long does the process usually take for everybody to like get this done?
So we usually have actors arrive around 5:30. Sometimes people come in a little bit earlier than that. They go to the other trailer, they get their costume and like where they're assigned in the house, and then they come over to the makeup trailer. So we have, I think, 12 makeup artists on staff. So anywhere from 5:30 till 7 o'clock is when the house opens. So we have that amount of time to get everybody in makeup and out and in set. So on average, we try to go with the goal of about 5 to 7 minutes per face.
Okay.
So there's usually a lot more tricks and tips to kind of get them done quickly. We have a system though that's numbered of who needs to get ready first, so that if we end up having a crunch for time, they're only on the actors that are only seen for like 5-10 seconds in the house. That way we can focus on more detailed jobs for the people who are seen more, like the greeters, the floaters, who are people that like cover breaks in other rooms and stuff.
Awesome, and I assume it probably takes longer if you're adding like prosthetics on there to get like that bloody look.
Yes, we have upgraded this year. We've got a product called Watermelon, and it's just adhered with rubbing alcohol, and it goes on in 30 seconds, and then you can just paint right from there.
So I gotta ask too, what's your favorite kind of look to do when you're doing like makeup? If you were to go like all out, what kind of thing would you want to do?
Oh, it really varies year to year. Every single year, everything in the house changes. So every year, the makeups change. This year, I am really enjoying doing the cursed makeup, pretty much kind of that base gaunt that I did on your face originally. Then there's all these scars and runes kind of like burned into their face.
Ooh, okay.
So that's kind of been my favorite one this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, being on the show, and doing this to me.
Anytime.
All right, and with that, I would say that is the end of our episode today. Thank you so much to Barrett's for letting us visit them throughout the season. I gotta say, it has been a blast to bring the Halloween spirit directly to you. If you would like to have your business featured on an episode of our show, let us know. You can reach out to us at production@whca.tv, or you can give us a call at 781-447-4175. And as for me, I may be safe for now, but there's always next year. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the road. Happy Halloween.